Hey, and welcome on my channel. Today we need to talk about one topic, and this is AI phone bots, especially AI phone bots outside of the opening hours. And why this is so important and we need to talk about it, I read something in the internet and also had a conversation today with one of our clients. Like in Germany, there are 12% of the phone calls which are not going to be picked up by small and medium companies. So 12% they are not going to pick up. And then I made a calculation. It's also in our blog or on our blog and also on the blog from Voiceflow, where I made a calculation and I made the minimum, and it's like 50,000 euros you are or everyone else is going to lose while not picking up the phone. It's like behind all of these phone calls, there are potential clients, so there is potential money. And what's the craziest thing about, you have the possibility to solve that problem now with this video and within the next, let's say, 15 minutes. And I would say now, let's hop on and let's solve this problem. And we are going to solve that problem with the platform called Voiceflow, where we have been talking in a lot of the other YouTube videos I'm doing. And you're going to find an affiliate link down below this video where you get some extra token if you want. So as I mentioned, let's hop on and I'm sorry for my English. I try my very best, but sometimes I'm searching for words. So I created a completely new account for you so we can go there step by step. And first of all, you can just click on the link below this video and get some extra tokens. And then you can press here on get started, or for me, I press on sign in because I just made this already the account, but now as you see it's really empty. I have a 7-day trial, so let's start. You can just press here on new project. Then if you want, you can also create like customer support, lead qualification, appointment scheduler, or info collector, but for now we just created a template. We call it Voicento Phonebot. Voicento is my company name, and press on get started. And then if you want, you can just take a look here on what they are going to show you, but I'm just going to close it. As I mentioned, we are going to do that step by step. So first of all, here the platform, you have the possibility to delete everything behind the start. If you want to, it's not necessary for now, but if you want, you can delete. But the start one, you do not have the possibility to delete because this is really the start. So if someone is going to pick up the phone and give you a phone call, then here it's going to start. And that's where the platform needs to know, okay, where is the conversation starting? So first of all, we have here our customer support agent. You can just press on it and then press on this little sign over there, and then as you know it from ChatGPT or other platforms, you have the possibility to adjust here this prompt. But before we are going to move on here, I have 3 points we have to keep in mind when we are talking about an AI telephone bot. On the one hand side, we have to keep an eye on the length of the output from our LLM, from our AI, because there is a difference between a chatbot, email bot, or something else, and a phone bot. On the one hand side, I just make an example. Hey, do you want to book the flight on Saturday 9 a.m. for 580 euros, or on Sunday 12 p.m. for 826 euros, or on Saturday evening for 382 euros, or on Sunday morning for 525, but you have to change the plane, blah blah blah. Do you still know what was the first flight? even I don't know. So this was very spontaneously. And yeah, there you know that you have to, yeah, kind of have a different user experience. Within a chatbot, it's like you can just take a look on and think like, okay, the first one is like here, the second one is I want to go a bit earlier, okay, and then but I have to pay more, and then you can take a choice. But within a telephone bot, it's very difficult, and that's why you have to think about it, and we are going to implement within our prompt and tell the system like your output should no longer be 2 or 3 sentences. Yeah, so this is the maximum output the LLM should give. Everything should be right in between. The second one is like special characters, numbers, like $, or did I forget something like time, everything, or markdowns, everything around here should be mentioned in words. Because sometimes if it's like $8.20 or something, then the AI is like $8, and it's really strange, especially for the text-to-speech model. It's not always, but sometimes it is, for the text-to-speech model to read it correctly, and that's why I'm preferring the way that it's always like words. Yeah, so it's like $8.20 also written in a word, and yeah, you can just ignore it and try it out, and then if you get the feeling like, or telling the time like it's 16, and then the 2 dots, I don't know the English word right now, 32, and it's, yeah, spelled very strange, then just think about my words and try the one which I was mentioning. And the last topic is like we need to choose the right LLM, because sometimes it's like Opus or so the one from Anthropic, like Claude Sonnet or whatever, or how is it called, from OpenAI, the bigger ones. There's so many already. We need to have the fastest LLM, because we have to keep an eye on the latency. For a chatbot, you can just take a look and then you see like, oh, it's waiting. But within the phone call, if you're going to make an input, then you are waiting about 1, 2, 3 seconds. But after that, it's like, hello, are you still there? Yeah, and the AI is working in the background and you're waiting and waiting, and that's why we need to choose a fast and small or smaller LLM, so that the AI on the telephone bot is like quick and dirty. Okay, so these are the 3 points. Small LLM or fast LLM is better to say. Second one is like always special characters and stuff like this should be written in words, and the output should should not be longer than 2 or 3 sentences. So here is our prompt, and now we are going to have the possibility. Let's close this one here. You can also watch this tutorial; it's quite cool. So we have the possibility, or you can just take a look on it and read all of these stuff, because it's really good to learn. But as we all know, as we know from ChatGPT and other things, prompting is quite important. So yeah, you can just take it, or if you want, you can also, let's say, delete it and press on this blue, or choose one of these, information collector specialist, and then it's the one we had before where we have been able to choose. And last but not least, you have also the possibility to generate something. So you can just press on here, describe the prompt you want to generate, and then enter like, I need a phone bot for Voiceflow, which is going to collect the information from the user. Telephone, number, name, and topic of his phone call. Yeah. So then you can just press on generating, and then you have a first idea of how you can do it. This is very small, I would say. So I would, let's press here. So I would do a longer one, and I created already one. It's not the best one. It was just, yeah, I just made it very shortly right before this call. Yeah, so I have here like, oh, I can also do like a bit more of these structure topics. Oh. And fallback is also okay. So role, you are Anna, the friendly telephone assistant from Voiceflow. You're always cheerful, happy to help, support everyone who calls. Tasks, first, you answer question about Voiceflow as long as the answers are available to you. And this, you have the possibility to choose over here, access the knowledge base. I'm going to show you where we are going to have the knowledge base within some seconds, but you have the possibility here to toggle it on or off. Yeah? And then if you press also here, then it's the trigger the knowledge base when you do not know the answer to a question. We can also say like trigger the knowledge base when the user is having a question about Voiceflow. We can also add this over here. As long as answers are available to you, you can search therefore in the knowledge base. Second, you record requests and make sure to ask the caller's name, phone number, and their request. Tone, plural you, and no bullet points or markdowns. Yeah, and you can just take a look on that over there. And now let's press on close. Let's go to the knowledge base, because I'm just going back here on this small icon, because here we mentioned like trigger the knowledge base when the user's having question about Voiceflow. And the knowledge base you are able to see here on the left hand side. Yeah, so here we have the knowledge base. Within the knowledge base you have the possibility to add data sources. So you can just press here, and then you have like URLs, sitemaps. So this is, if you will have it, then this is like all of your website links. You can upload a file like PDF, TXT, or docs, or a plain text. Yeah, so is the CEO of Voiceflow. Yeah, and then import, and that's it. So this would be a plain text, but we want to have a bit more. So we press on URL, and then we choose Voiceflow, telephone bot, contact, and let's choose the last one like chatbot. You have the refresh rate. How often will the data source sync? So you can check on never, daily, weekly, or monthly. And you can also do it within folders. So if you have like different company structures and you need an easier way to find things, then this is okay. But you can imagine like here we have just 5. I have one of our clients, they have like 100 or I guess 200, and then it's like a huge number of lists, and then you can make like those folders to easy find it. So we have now implemented some of our data sources within the knowledge base, and here you have also a second possibility where we have talking already about, and this is over there on the right hand side. You can press and then you can choose an AI model. As I mentioned, like Claude 4 Sonnet would be too slow, I imagine, for our telephone bot, and that's why I'm going to choose the GPT-4o Mini. If you're going to have the paid version of Voiceflow, then of course you have the possibility to choose all of them. Then you can also choose like GPT-4o Mini, 4.1 Mini, or 4.1 Nano. Haiku I think is also quite fast, or the Gemini. Let's take Gemini Flash. Just let's go shortly to this page. behind pricing, because here you also see like you can have a starter one, you can have one workspace, you can put up to 50 knowledge base sources, you have basic LLM models to agents like a telephone bot and a chatbot, and one current voice call. What does it mean? So if you have already one person calling and one person is already in the line, and another one is calling, then there is going to be a failure. And if you have like the paid version, then of course you have also like a bigger knowledge source. You have all of the LLM models. You can set up to 20 agents and 5 current voice calls. But let's come back over here and let's choose the GPT-4o Mini. The chunk limit, max tokens, I think you know already. You can just increase them a bit, and you are an FAQ AI phone bot. Information will be provided to help answer the user's question. Always summarize your response to be as brief as possible. And yeah, so you can also adjust your system prompt right over here. Can press on save. And now we are nearly done. So I'm just taking a look on the watch. So it's 50 minutes. We had a short explanation and we have done like an information collector specialist over here. But 2 things are missing at the end. And this is like, I want to have an email with the information of the user. And then we also need to, take a summary within the email, and then we need to take a phone number. How does it connect the phone number? There it is. Okay, let's give it a try. Where we are going to start. So we are going to start, let's say, with one second, I'll be back. Okay, as I mentioned, I just want to connect it to my email account, or to send me an email. If you want, you can also, so if I'm going to click here, and then you can just press on these, and then we just need one more path, or you can also press here on API and create an API tool. And okay, here I am, and I want to have an email. If someone is going to call, I would just want to have it within my email account. Of course, you can also connect Zendesk or Salesforce or whatever you like. For now, I just want to make an API call. Therefore, you just need to press on this one, press on Create API Tool, and then we have to make a post. And I am using here in Germany. I can just show it here to you. It's called Brevo. It has his server here based in Germany, and that's why, and GDPR compliant and stuff like this. That's why I'm going to choose that. If you also want to choose, then feel free. It's cost free, about 300 emails per month. So you can just, I'm just going to jump over there. Brevo, just going to show you again the main page. And yeah, it looks like this. So it's can just start, and I don't know. No, don't find the pricing page. Pricing. Pricing plans. Yeah, here you have it. 3 emails per day, customized email templates, and so on. So this is quite cool, and I hate their chatbot. This is quite bad. We are already in, I don't know, why do they have these buttons? Okay. Then if you have signed up, then you can just press on the right hand side to where you have your name. There you have like the SMTP and APIs. You can press on, go to the API keys, and over there let's choose a new API key, and I'm going to call it like demo Voicento phonebot. And then I call it June 2025. And here I have this API key. I can copy already out. I was one way too fast. I'm sorry therefore. I think it's here behind the header. So then I just can copy it out. I just want to show you the whole process of that topic, because if you want, you can go into Google and set Brevo send transaction and email APIs. You can do that with all of the tools you are using. So if you use MailChimp, then you have like a documentation about this. And as I mentioned, like you have here for Brevo send transactional message, and then you have here all the requirements. Yeah, and you can just like copy and paste all of these topics. Yeah, so we have like accept. So it's mentioned like request post. We have done that already because we have set up here a post. Coming to the next part, we have to copy this one here. This is the URL. Here it's mentioned like URL, so you can just copy it over here. Then we have the headers, we have accept. Oh, we need to create a new one because this we've already filled. Accept. Oh. Application JSON. Create a new one. Here it's also application JSON. I checked that already. Yeah, so the last one, it's also mentioned like here header. So this is also content type application JSON. And the last one, we have set up our API key, and therefore, where was it? Over here. And therefore we need API key. Okay, so we have post, the URL, the headers, and what's the last topic? The last topic is we have to choose data, and so we can just copy out this information over there. Go here, and then under body you can just press here on raw. This is not that obvious already from the beginning, but and then you can choose the sender. Sender is like Voicento, and sender email address is info@voicento.de. To whom I want to send this, let's directly to Michael at Voicento. This name you can just ignore or just type in like Michael, or then the subject, we call it like ticket from telephone or from Phonebot. And here you're going to have the content or the content like hello, this is an email from the Phonebot with the following information. A caller named, and then here we can now in some minutes add the name, the phone number, and why he or she was calling. Okay, let's press here on close, and here we can like choose this if you for recording. You can choose this path if a caller has given his name, the topic, why he was calling, and his telephone number. Did I forget something? Only choose this path when all of the informations are ready. Okay, and now we had like implemented this tool. You can also set it if you want with one of those paths over here. Yeah, so you have like the path, and then you could also make like required capture response. Here we need to add also something I forgot, but here you can also say like send an email. I'm just going to copy this out, and then you can just create the variables and say like, hey, I want to create a new one. I call it name, and then save the name of the user over here, and you can create a new one as much as you like. And then at the end, I'm just going to close it shortly. You see that here is an exit which you can choose. Yeah, but I'm going to delete this one and coming back here, capture response. Here we have like save the user name over here, and we need to we have the name already. Add another, save the phone number of the user, create variable, and press in here like phone number. And the last one is like name, phone number, and topic. Save the topic or a short summary of the phone call over here. And here we are going to create, and we call it like summary. And now we have all of those three variables, so we can go back here. I'm just closing. So here within this little pen, you can just press on it, and then we have here a caller named, and then you have like, you can just press in like the like name with the phone number, wants to have a callback on the number, and then also those over here for summary. Let's give it a try. Oh, we need to set the variables. No variable existing in this request, so where is, oh, I'm sorry, I was too fast. Yeah, so we have implemented the API to send an email from Brevo, and if we are going to test it now, we need to press here on the right hand side on run, and then run test. And now let's take a look on what is going to happen. Hello, this is Anna from Voiceflow. Lovely to have you on the line today. How can I help you with? I'm here to answer your question or take down your request. I wanted to get a meeting with Michael about Phonebots. That sounds great. I'd be happy to have you get a meeting soon up to make sure your team. Could you please give me your name and your phone number? My name is my name is Michael, but then I needed just Thomas Müller, and my number is and then it's going to take some seconds. Perfect, Thomas. I have details now. Thomas phone number 001. Here you see it's going to write, and then your request has been successfully submitted. Our team Cool. Let's take a look if the email arrived. Yeah, and the email arrived, perfect, but you see a mistake over there. We are going to handle it right away. But yeah, email arrived. This is an email from the Phonebot, the following ticket from Phonebot. So also over here, it's quite cool. And yeah, now let's solve the last problems we are going to have over here. So we need to go back. We need to go inside here. And then I just want to rename that like sent or just like email from Plebo. And then, whoops. I just need to take a look on why this is not going to work out. Phone number, variables. Add input variables to request to test different scenarios. Why are we not able to add those over here? Run. This is quite strange, isn't it? I need to take a look on that. I'm so sorry. I guess you are going to find we are going to find a solution therefore within our next video. So you need to check out the next video, or I'm going to make a short one right at the last. Yeah, just attach it at the end of this video over here. Yeah. On the other way, we can also create like a path and then name it, as I mentioned, like name. Save the name. Oh no, send an email. Type in here like choose this one to send an email. Required variables, phone number, summary, and name. And then at the end, you can choose the exit over here and create an API. But I'm going to attach you something at the end. Okay, as we saw, this was quite fast. We had the possibility to, or we are going to have the possibility at the end to adjust also a bit the prompt if you want to have it a bit shorter, a bit more on the left, a bit more on the right, a bit more in front, friendly, not friendly, whatever. Then you can just make your changes over here. Some more changes you are able to do is be right behind those part. It's like the settings. You can just press on here and then you can just press on behaviors, and there you have the voice, the possibility to make the voice. So here you have 11 labs with Laura, but you can also set like, hey, I want to have Rhyme, Cartesia, Google, Amazon, and so on. And here you have also the possibility to change the language. They have all the possibility to talk in all of the languages. So Laura has the possibility to talk in English, in German, in Arabic, or whatever. So I would just leave it like it is over here. 11 Turbo, I would recommend to use 11 Flash 2.5 because it's a bit more faster. You have the possibility to set background audio. With those, you can just test if you want. Talking speed, if Laura is too slow for you, then you can do the adjustments over here. Then some things we are doing here within our company with the advanced settings, but this is already, they have made those adjustments already here within Voiceflow. It's funny because, like this, it's okay. So to have it with 2 words and to have it, so this is quite good. And last but not least, we want to see the transcriptions. This possibility we have here right behind. So here we have the analytics. Here you're going to have the transcripts. Here you have the possibility to publish it. And here we have the interfaces. So we can choose that as a chatbot. So you can have it in 2 ways. But we want to have a telephone bot, and therefore you can press here on number 3 on interfaces, go on telephony and press on import number. Then you need to go to Twilio. I could just delete this. This is because this is wrong. And while you are in Twilio, 1 second. Here is my Twilio account. Maybe on your end it looks like Twilio home. I think this is a bit easier. Maybe on your end it looks like this. Then you can go on my first Twilio account. And then on the left hand side you have the possibility under phone numbers, under manage, buy a number. Then you can search for your location, and here you need to take an eye on, because buying numbers in America is quite easy. You can just press on buy. If you are searching, for example, in Germany, let's choose a number over here, and you want to buy, I just take this one, press on next. You need to choose how do you want to have it. If I take business, you need to have an approval bundle, therefore, and yeah, with this approval bundle you only have the possibility to buy a number specifically in your area. So for example here, if I want to buy, they would decline and say, hey, this is not matches your locally. Yeah, but for American numbers, as I mentioned already, it's quite easy. You can just press here on buy, and then you can buy one of those. And then you are going to find, while clicking here on the account dashboard, your account SID. You can copy it, the auth token you can copy, and the Twilio number you can also copy, and just paste it all over here. Number, account SID, account or auth token, press on import, and then here we are. Then you are going to have the possibility to have a number you can route to outside of your opening hours. On my end, just close it again shortly. I'm sorry. Yeah, so for me it would be this number. So I'm not using this number right now because I'm not going to route my customers to an American number. But yeah, then you could route this number or your number to that number after the opening hours, so no of your customers is going to get lost, and you can earn all of the money the customers want to spend in your company or at your company. Yeah, so I'm going to try to solve the issue with the variables, and while I'm doing that, you are going to have the possibility to watch the other videos where I'm going to talk about how cool e-commerce brands could, I don't know, how cool options do they have? I'm going to show you those two videos right over here, and let's see within one of the next videos.